Well, hello. Welcome to the Fireside Psychic. My name is Paul, and I'm here to make a few predictions, talk about the things my guides want us to be aware of. And I'm going to start off by doing a meditation, small meditation. Calling on my guides of 100% divine light, assist me with this work today, committing myself 100% for divine light, only asking for the highest outcome, even higher than I can imagine, for myself, for my family, for my world, for my fellow human beings, for the animals, and for the ecology of the earth. Calling on my guides of 100% divine light, thank you for this assistance today. Amen. So I don't really have a specific agenda. I often watch other psychics and I feel very disappointed that I don't get more in-depth predictions. But today I'm going to try to just talk about a couple things and dive really as deep as I can. As I've said before, I'm more of a big picture kind of guy, so let's see what they have to say today. Hold on, my dog wants to come in. Just a second. Sorry about that, but real life goes on even while I'm trying to videotape. Go on, go lay down. This is Tucker, my Cocker Spaniel. He's very wild and crazy. Go on, Tucker. No, he really is persistent today. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's try to see what. So, my guides want me to talk about the oil situation. They don't want you to worry. Yes, it is definitely something the Saudis are doing to try to assist the Republicans in gaining ground. It's not going to work. My guides are telling me, as far as the upcoming election goes, everybody's decided pretty much. They're telling me there's less than 1% of the population is undecided. They say some of them probably won't vote. Sorry. I've been having a little trouble connecting with my guides lately. I've been kind of doing other things and I've been emotionally kind of all over the place. But that brings up another thing. You know, I'm an empath, and so I really have to guard myself a lot against the world's energy. And I kind of feel like people are feeling very depressed lately. And if you are, it's totally understandable. But I don't want you to worry, because everything is going to work out in the long run. There may be setbacks, but there's going to be successes. My guides are saying do not focus on Donald Trump anymore. He is not relevant. Yes, I know there's a lot going on in the media about him. They just are addicted to him. They're addicted to whatever he does. They need that energy. They need that constant turmoil to keep you interested and keep you watching. But it's harmful to you. You need to take breaks. Do not watch the news all the time. Sure, I'm not telling you not to be engaged. My guides are saying you need to meditate. If you can meditate, you can really pull yourself out of this worry cycle. You know, we can become addicted to it too. We get so used to feeling a certain way, even if it's a very negative way. We get so used to that we just want to stay where we're at. But by meditating and focusing and setting ourselves, we can find that calm place in us, and we can move to more productive things. They're telling me you should do the dishes. Now, they don't mean that literally. They mean you should take care of yourself. You should take care of your home and your family or your job or whatever your life activities are. But don't let go of those and sit in front of the TV watching the news or sit on the internet. If you're, whatever your source of information is, you know, don't get sucked into it. Okay. So yes, the oil prices are going to surge for a while, but you're going to see them come back down after the midterms. This is funny, it's very off the subject. They say watch space. We need to, something is coming up, some sort of discovery about the universe, the way this is going to fundamentally change. I think that maybe has actually already started happening, you know, since the Webb telescope has gone into service. I don't know if you follow any scientific stuff. They can now see so far into the past. They can see stars that are older than what they've projected the universe should be, which is 14.6 billion years old. And they've found a star system that's fully developed, that's 250 million years older than they established the universe should be. Now, possibly they don't actually know how old the universe is, but they're telling me, pay attention to the science news. There's something about space. They keep showing me the end of a camera lens, so it's going to be a photo. I think it's going to be a photo that is going to shake up the scientific community. And like I said, it's already shaken up a little bit. They're not sure the Big Bang is true anymore. Anyway, I won't comment on that too much because I'm not a scientist, and I'm sure somebody will take issue with me about it. But you know, we got to stay young and tuned in, and we can't get stuck. That's another thing. You can't get stuck in your ways. This time we're in is all about change. And we have to learn to let go of our preconceived notions, you know, and no matter how old we are, we've got to, it's really critical right now that we all focus on where we want to be, not where we are right now, but where we want to be, which is in this loving, peaceful, cooperative environment. And we can get there. Let's see what else. Oh, they're saying there's going to be doors or windows of opportunity coming up, and you have to be. Oh, okay. No, hold on. It's like you're walking down a street, and there's all these doors and windows you're walking past, and there are like opportunities, but you have to stay focused on the direction you're going, because not all these opportunities are right for you. There might be a way forward. Sorry, that didn't make any sense. There's a way forward, but you have to make sure that you choose the right opportunity, the right window. Again, by staying focused. Yeah, staying focused and being on your path, knowing where you need to be, where you want to be, and trying to bring everything into alignment. Don't get off track by, shiny things or dramatic things or upsetting things. Stay on the path. Keep marching forward. Oh, they're showing me this beautiful lake, very distant mountains, not high mountains, gentle mountains, and trees, and it's all in kind of silhouette and late afternoon light, and it's so bucolic and so restful. And they're telling me that off in the future, the not too distant future, that there's a place, there's just this place of beauty that we can go to, that we will go to if we just walk forward. The systems we have set up now, they're like those shiny objects. They are not effective, but they're very dramatic. And there's a lot of people's, they got the left and the right struggling against each other and creating chaos. And I'm not criticizing anybody in this. I'm just saying those things pull you away from your focus. Let's see what else they have to say. Oh, they're saying put on your Sunday best. Now I'm not sure what that means. They're like, put on your suit, put on your dress, put on your tie, fix your hair, fix your makeup, be ready. I think they're saying get ready for this change that's coming. I'm trying to be as specific as I can, but this is just the way my guides talk to me, They're, if anything, incredibly hopeful. They really have supported me through all of these times. The stuff with Donald Trump and the last, 4 years, 7 years, whatever it is, have been really traumatic for me. I feel you guys' energy. It really drags me down sometimes. I don't always have the best. I don't always have the best boundaries. Sorry. I'm so sorry to keep rubbing my eye. My dog, one of the reasons I hadn't done a video is my dog innocently jumped up on the sofa right onto my face, and he weighs 45 pounds, and he scratched my eyeball pretty severely, and I've been having vision problems and a lot of watering, headaches, pain, that sort of thing. Anyway, don't worry, it's getting better, but it makes my eyes water. Sorry, my dog. He just loves me so much. You go stay down there. Sit down. Anyway, back to where we're at. I guess he's not going to stay down. Sorry, I hope it's not too distracting. Yeah, they're showing me more of this lake, and except for now I'm close up on it, and it's really weird. It's kind of in silhouette. Like, the light is very pale, and the sky is kind of gray pink, And it's obviously very late towards sunset. But all the trees are like shadowy, blank, shadowy. I can't see any detail in them, which tells me that what is coming is outlined, but it's not for sure. And when I say that it's not for sure, it's because there's free will involved. And what happens, how we get there, depends on the decisions that we make. Again, reinforcing the idea that we need to be focused, centered, clear-minded, set your goals and priorities, and they need to be interpersonal, okay? I'm not talking about, I'm not telling you not to take care of your physical life. I'm just saying they're telling me that it's more important that you have emotional balance, that you work on the relationships in your life, the connections that you have. Oh, yes, they're showing me two silhouetted people, and there's like sparks flying between them. So what they're saying is you need to focus on the people that you share energy with, okay? Try to bring people into your life, or focus on people who have the same energy as you do, or that you resonate with. Yeah. Oh, they're telling me that when you do that, when you combine with other people and their energy, it makes for greater resistance to the negative aspects of this 3D world. So in other words, there's strength in numbers. Sorry, they don't always speak well. They show me these pictures that are kind of obscure, and I have to interpret them. Sometimes they talk to me, but most of the time they just kind of show me a feeling or an image. Let's go back to what they have to say. Yeah, now they're showing me a library with lots of clocks on the walls and bookcases. So they're telling me there's something, you need to learn something in a period of time. You've got a period of time to learn whatever it is that you're supposed to learn. Maybe they'll tell us. Yeah. Tempest fugit, which is Latin for time is fleeting. There is a kind of a message in this that there is a certain urgency to this, and it could be because the midterms are coming, and that is, really close coming. So that might be why they're saying it's urgent, but you urgently need to focus and learn what your path is, associate yourself with others, bring like-minded, like-energy people together, stay meditative, stay focused, don't get off the beaten track, and don't let yourself be distracted from the task at hand. Let's see if we can get more specific info from them about what we're supposed to be doing. It's showing me a small child with beautiful blonde hair riding a little toy trike bicycle, not a bicycle, like a trike, around in circles. And she's going faster and faster and faster, like beyond humanly fast. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Something is, okay, the situation is accelerating. That's what they're telling me. Okay, we have this thing coming, We have to stay focused. We have to share energy with others. We need to learn something in a short period of time. It's coming quicker and quicker, so that there is this, I want to say I don't know if it's an event or a circumstance. It feels like it's a circumstance. That's going to force a change on us. Gosh, I've never done a reading like this. This is totally new. I kind of wonder if I have a new guide. It's very possible. I'm not seeing anybody new, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Yeah, this is a very different type of reading than I normally get. I don't usually just get this story through picture after picture after picture. I mean, I get pictures, but it's usually like one picture. Yeah. So I'm going to say that they're warning us that something, a shift is coming very quickly, and we have to be ready for it. And yes, and we need to pull together. It sounds pretty monumental. I'm not seeing that it's fiery or negative, or it's a big change in the world. Yeah, it's big. It's the whole world, the landscape. They're showing us that landscape. So it's not only with us, but it's beyond us too. It's the entire world is going to change. Boy, and they're showing me the top of a hill like it's a cartoon hill. It's just like a line, like a hill, and we're up there in a little cart, on top, about to go down the other side. So not only do I think the shift is going to be monumental and rapid, I also think it's going to be I hate to give times, but they're saying the beginning of the year. Something in January is going to change. Like, we're going to be on a roller coaster. Not a roller coaster, we're going to be on the downhill side, which kind of suggests to me this is going to be a rapid event, a rapid shift in paradigm, and it's going to feel like we're dropping down, like in a speeding cart. But it doesn't feel dangerous. See what else they have to say. Now they're showing me a hand with a ring on it, an oval ring, except for the oval's going this way, and you can see the prongs up on it. It's a dark stone, like a really dark stone, but not more like a dark ruby, but it's so dark, everything's kind of in shadow. Let's see if we can figure out what that means. I'm gonna say a force that's in the shadows, and rings are signs of power and monarchy. So somebody who's very powerful in the shadows, and the hand is kind of reaching out a little bit. So it suggests to me that somebody's manipulating the situation. Let's see if we can get a read on who that is. Sorry, I have a big clock. It's a man. It's an older man with gray hair, short gray hair, not buzzed, but I mean like kind of old-fashioned, parted, just sort of typical old guy haircut. word judge just popped into my head, and that kind of makes sense, you know, ring, judge, judging, a powerful person. Yeah, and there is a sleeve, kind of a dark sleeve over the edge of the wrist. So a judge is going to make a decision that is not good, that is shifting the paradigm, and we're going to feel like we are dramatically affected by it. Gosh, I hope I'm not upsetting anybody, because I don't pick what the guides want to talk about, okay? And they're going to tell you what they're going to tell you. It's not always bad. But in this case, it seems like this judge person, maybe it's a Supreme Court guy. But he's a white guy. He is a white guy. The hand is white. I can't see the features, but it's a white guy. And he is working in the shadows. So maybe it's not a court decision. Maybe it's just something he's doing on his own. But it's going to shift the paradigm. And we're going to feel like we're speeding down the other side of a big hill. Let's see if we can move to a more of the after effects, like what's going to happen. I see a city, a village. I see a lot of people out in the street, but they're dark. I can't see. Wow, everything in this is dark. That's kind of weird. They're dark, and they're just moving along in the street, but they're shoulder to shoulder, and that landscape is in the background again. So there might be some I'm not seeing any violence, just them moving in the street. They seem to be a group of people very connected. They are all together for a reason, and that beautiful landscape is in the background. So something is standing between us and realizing our peaceful dream of nirvana. So I don't know if they're negative or positive. They're coming towards me, but they're walking into darkness. So I'm going to have to say, I think it's protests. I really do. I think protests are coming up. Yeah. I would think if that's going to happen, it would be like right after the midterms, but they're suggesting to me it's like around January. Maybe timings are really hard, so I could have my timing off. And also the hill could represent the midterms. Maybe the pinnacle of the hill, or the top of the hill, is the midterm, and then there's gonna be some difficulties on the other side. Let's see if... Now, they're showing me a steam shovel. Now, you may not be old enough to know what a steam shovel is, but before we had gasoline-powered or diesel-powered engines, we would have these like bulldozers, or not like bulldozers. They could scoop out ground, but they were powered by steam engines. I know, very 18th century. Sorry. So that suggests to me that we're gonna have to rebuild a little bit. Now, sorry. Now I don't know if that means something is gonna be destroyed, or if we're just gonna have to rebuild what we need to happen after that. I'm gonna say it means, okay, after this dark manipulation, after these possible riots, we're gonna be able to rebuild. The steam shovels are gonna come out. They're gonna dig new foundations. We're gonna put things together. Oh, now they're showing me Congress.